the Superdome in New Orleans. It's week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Rattler looks to throw on second down. He's airing it out for Williams. A fight for it, and this is caught. It's caught indeed. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 47 yards. The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Gore. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Charles, we get a look there at the draft class for this offense. What do you make of it?
Well, overall, I like the balance of the guys that they selected because, to me, they got a few guys who can step in and play right away, which is exactly what you want. But they also drafted for the...
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. After the touchdown, this offense back out there to see what they can do. They'll have a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. They go back to the ground, this time Mostert. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That burst good for 20 and a 1st down. And how about finding this guy without a home? Signed as a free agent this past week.
Doesn't make much sense to me. I'm not sure how you felt about it, but I thought he would have had a home a long time before this, and now just fine.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jamison. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They begin on the ground with Kamara, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
41 yards rushing for him now on just his first 3 carries. Here's Rattler now on 1st and 10. Getting this out to the flat, Mostert. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. 2nd and a couple. They'll pound it up the middle with Kamara. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Off the play fake, it's Rattler. That is caught, and he's got room. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 17-yard line. Pretty good throw there by the rookie to move the chains.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Back to the ground, it's Kamara. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Big Derek Brown making the stop. On second down, Mostert. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Raheem Mostert taking... Right now we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Now a 2nd and 6. Rattler wants to throw it. He lets it go deep for Olave. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 44 yards. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there. Second down. Up the middle they go with Mostert. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 10 yards, good for his Saints, first down.
Well, think of it like you would a typical boxing match. The person is on his heels and absorbing blows is having a tough time. And that's what's happening to the defense right now because the offense is on his toes and punching. And there was another first down run right there.
And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard. Now 2nd and 9. Here's Rattler. That went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Perfect example of the kind of attitude you have to play defensive back in the NFL. You want to be the only defender around, and you want them to challenge you. And on that play, he came through.
3rd down, Rattler to the air. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. York able to send this one through. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just...
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. This offense ready to get back out there as they'll have the football to start the 3rd quarter. They start the second half with Kamara. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on 1st down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on 2nd.
Play action. Now Rattler. He lets it go deep for Olave. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Rattler from the gun. 3rd down. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. They'll go. Here's Rattler. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. Rattler now to throw on 1st and 10. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And only a couple there up to about the 23-yard line.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing incompletion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. That 3rd down conversion good for 23. Coming left is Kamara. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Well done to sniff that out defensively. He had it diagnosed pretty quickly.
I love that description because diagnosed is perfect on that one. Read his keys, made the play, and he couldn't even get going moving the football.
We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. 3rd and 2. On play action, Rattler. He lets it go deep for Olave. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. Here we go with Kamara. Well, he's taken down, but not before picking up the first thanks to a flashy little spin move. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Where they were on the field, kind of no man's land. Do you like the call?
I love the call. Almost had to go for it there, right, because of what you just described. Too far for the field goal, too short for the punt. You might punt in the end zone and just give him good field position anyway.
And this is caught. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Kamara, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. They'll look to throw for it with Rattler. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Taysom Hill, a 5-yard. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. They'll start this drive out on the ground. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 80 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Kamara up the middle. Oh, fighting off the defender. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They'll go play action here with Rattler. He's airing it out for Williams. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Jamison Williams. All right, after the touchdown, this offense back out there to see what they can do. They'll have a 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll fake the give, and here's Rattler. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. To the air is Rattler. And that is incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out.
And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result... Right now we're all even. It's a tie game as we drop you back in and the offense gets set to take over. A give. This is Kamara. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. He'll get this into the hands of Mostert. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got called for the penalty.
Call that a very strong gain of 24. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. As he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early. So pass interference, the call there. Always, obviously, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening things up here in the 2nd half. Maybe a defender gets away with that in the 1st, but this time the flag comes out, and I think it's a good call.
101 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener. Mostert will score. Touchdown, New Orleans. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the first So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Mostert. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Good push from the... offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now they've got to get things to the finish line, and that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
Second down, here's Mostert again, and he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And it is incomplete. I had a defender running right with him. And now it's third down. Now Rattler. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's brought down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down, but a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Back to the ground, this time with Gore. And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Inside handoff now, Miller. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. They'll try and pick up the first with Gore. And he will have a Saints first down. It has been a struggle, but it's looking like that'll be the one to seal a victory for him. They'll give it up the middle to Miller. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
On 2nd down, Kamara. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late 4th quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on 3rd?
I don't. I run the football, and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front.
And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. Well, this was not just the opener of a brand new season, but this